So, we're going to start at the beginning of each show with some dumb shit. And trending on Twitter right now is awkward greetings in 5 words.
What does that even mean? Like if I say hello, I'm a sex offender.
Hello, I'm a sex... Oh, that is 5 words!
Yay!
Yay! Hooray! Okay. Number 1. Hello, I'm a sex offender. Number 2. Can I kiss the buckle?
The buckle or the butthole?
Either one is still 5 words. Hello, ma'am, I'm a Republican.
Seriously? That just screams, I hate the government.
You look better on Instagram.
That's
super awkward.
You got another good one?
I stalk you on Instagram.
See, that's just a little weird.
Yeah, that's awkward.
I think the most awkward...
Get out of my closet. Does this smell like chloroform?
Oh my god.
That's a bad one. Okay, now that we did that, oh yeah, today's Friday, the Apple Watch comes out.
Yeah, so with the Apple Watch, I don't know. I hate Apple all around. I'll just get that out there. I don't like Apple.
I don't. Like you just saw that I do have some Apple products. I mean, I have an iPad and then a computer.
I just think they're a waste of
I
time.
have an Android phone. I mean, the computer's not bad. I got it refurbed in like the same price I paid for like a Windows computer. This has actually lasted pretty long. It's been over like 6 years.
Until it dies.
Excuse me. No.
Alright, so the Apple...
No.
The Apple Watch, they actually didn't add an I to the front of it this time, which is a little interesting because...
Oh, it's on the iWatch?
No, it's the Apple Watch.
I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah. So a lot of people that are obviously like fans of Apple, they'll probably be like...
They wouldn't
Are
care.
they trying to change? Are they trying to shift into just Apple phone or Apple whatever?
No, they won't change iPhone. That's already branded.
Well, see, the thing is...
They already have it branded. They wouldn't change the brand.
Well, ever since Steve Jobs left, you know the company's been doing some crazy shit that I don't think Steve Jobs would have done. Like, releasing a bigger phone, I don't think he would have done that.
Yeah,
releasing a smaller iPad, Steve Jobs always said that he would not release a small iPad because he felt like the public would never use it. And then they go ahead and do that.
A smaller or thinner?
Smaller and thinner. Alright, so I'm going to read this so everybody knows, because not everybody's into the Apple products or technology. So Apple actually explains it to be the most personal device yet, which I think is complete BS because the phone...
I want the new Pebble
The
watch.
smartphone is everything that you need. Like, to be honest.
No.
It's...
I need a laptop. I can't...
On the go. Like, say you weren't going somewhere to sit down, though. If you needed to text, if you needed to check your notifications.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, if
it was on the go. Now, they say that it has new interactions and technologies, and it lets you do familiar things more quickly and conveniently. Presumably faster than your iPad or your
you can
iPhone
make
already
phone
does.
calls without having your thing out.
Yeah.
Your thing out. If your thing's out when you're making a phone call, you have a problem.
Now,
hello, I'm the sex offender.
in conjunction with your iPhone, it keeps time within 50 milliseconds of the definitive global time standard. Like, anybody cares about that.
There's one asshole that'll throw that spec in your face and be like, yeah, 50 milliseconds.
It even lets you customize your watch face to present time in a more meaningful, personal context that's relevant to your life and schedule.
That was something
say
I
you're
liked.
a
Let me talk! That was something I liked. I had a Pebble watch. I pledged to the Kickstarter. That was something I liked. Like, I could have like any watch face I wanted.
So what kind did you have?
I had like an analog, and like I could also do a whole bunch of shit with it. Like I could get turn-by-turn directions on it.
See, and that's the thing is,
like that was useful for me. Like when I'm riding my motorcycle, like I would have it strapped to the handlebar, or I was
so you can
just
just
watch
look at it right there.
Yeah, and I just have it. Like I hear the direction.
But that's the thing is that a lot of people aren't even aware that the Pebble exists. Like people think that
the new ones.
When Apple comes out with something too, it's like this watch is the first of its kind, but it's really not.
They're indoctrinated. That's why.
Yeah, and it's like I had the Sony smartwatch when it came out. It was a piece of crap, but I like Sony so much that I bought it. And
you're like Apple fanboy, but for Sony.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that personally, like using a smartwatch, I don't know if you feel the same, but I would constantly still pull out my phone. Like my watch, even though the only thing it was doing for me was telling time, but it was also showing me my texts and everything.
Yeah, I couldn't respond to text messages. Like
it was second nature to just pick up my phone and be like, "Oh, that's my text."
If you could some way like respond I think you can do that.
You can,
but they're like short messages. They're not. They're like.
Well, the thing is the keyboards that they have on them now, even the Galaxy Watch, it allows you to do it. It's a special kind of keyboard, but it still
draw
goes.
the letter, don't you?
You can do that,
and that fucking takes forever.
But the thing is it's still more convenient to just type on an actual screen.
Yeah.
All right, so they say there's entirely new ways to stay in touch. It says. Apple Watch makes all the ways you're used to communicating more convenient, and because it sits right on your wrist, like any other watch does, it can add a physical dimension to alerts and notifications. You'll feel a gentle tap with each coming message, like your phone does. Apple Watch also lets you connect with your favorite people in fun, spontaneous ways, like sending a tap, a sketch, or even your heartbeat. The heartbeat thing is pretty cool, but...
That is great copywriting.
But
it's selling you the watch with its writing, and... Like, that's one thing I have to laud Apple on is their branding and how they're able to sell things. Like, their commercials, like that one iPad commercial, like, where it fucking make you cry. Like, dude, it's a fucking iPad. Holy shit.
That's the thing with Apple is that...
Like, they have great copywriters.
Like how I was saying before, like, even though it's not the first smartwatch, people look up to it so much and they want it so much because Apple, when they come out with things, they're able to put it out at the right time in the right way.
Yeah.
Where the mass media, because they already have this huge following... is able to just be like,
it's
wow,
their
like,
following.
that's the next thing.
If they didn't have such a big following and they released certain things, like the Apple Watch or the iPad, like, nobody would have caught on to it. It's because through, like computers, like, it's such a reliable thing, like, everybody has a computer, everybody's connected to a computer. They built their reliability through that, and then they shifted, that's what Steve Jobs was great at, shifted everybody's focus to what they needed, to what they thought they needed.
Kind of like the government. Trying to give everybody the quote of the day.
I don't have a quote of the day.
I'm going to make one up. You ready?
Yeah, that's taking way too long. Oh, wait, I'll give you a quote of the day. How much for one night? Okay, we're done.